Welcome back. Time now 6:22. I'm joined by Laura Oblinger with the Traverse City Area Chamber of Commerce. Thanks for waking up early with us this morning.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
So right now what we're going to talk about is an event that's taking place in January, and that's the Chamber Dinner,
right,
where you present one of your most prestigious awards. But the reason we're talking about this now is because you're accepting nominations for this award. And for people who aren't familiar with it, myself included, I'm at least entirely familiar with it. What does this award kind of constitute in our community here?
Absolutely. You know, this is the Distinguished Service Award, and the Chamber has been giving it out almost as long as we've been in existence. And the nice thing is that we have no short of supply as far as people who to recognize. So the Distinguished Service Award is, we attract about 1,200 people at our annual dinner in January. Nice. We're taking nominations right now. This is not something where you have to be a Chamber member to nominate, or really even to be the recipient. This is a community outreach. We want people to tell us who they think is really deserving of this high honor.
Well, and for those of you who maybe have somebody in mind, maybe to give them some ideas, what kind of high honors are we celebrating here?
Yeah, well, you know, what we look at specifically, because we cover a 5-county area, we ask that they reside in the 5-county area, but we really are looking for someone that has gone beyond just monetary contributions to our community and really dug into the time and talent side of this. And so what we're looking for is folks that have been instrumental and making things happen. In the past years, just last year, we recognized Wes and Arlene Nelson. They're a husband and wife team. They travel all over the globe to help other communities, but they've spent a lot of time right in our own backyard, really making things happen with their time and bringing people around. You might drive past scenic areas along the bay, participate in activities at the Civic Center. There are people that have been behind a lot of these things that we've grown to love in our region.
Well, it doesn't take a lot to realize how many people in this community truly care about making it a better place to live. It's incredible the amount of news coverage we do on people trying to improve our community.
Absolutely. And so the Chamber has always wanted to recognize that because it really starts with a person and a group. And one thing that I want to mention is that it's really not an individual nomination that is going to rise to the top. This is something, an award, when we look at the nominations, that we're looking for a campaign. It really tells us more when a ground force of folks write in and nominate for an individual. Yeah. It really tells us the depth of how many people they've touched. Well,
this is some good information here. And Laura, before we let you go, I do want to remind our viewers that right now you could submit for this award. Now the submission deadline is Friday, October 28th. And they can log on to your website, which is www.tcchamber.org. You can